Okay. Let's get going. For a little daytime sesh. A little daytime stream. That'll be nice. Open up. Why not opening my chat pop-ups, huh? The heck? Bruh. Bruh. A nice little gym stream. Keep it going. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I'll probably just do more rogue PvP, I guess. That was kind of fun yesterday. I need to edit together all the arenas that we did with the Vanguards. That was fun. That was real fun. What's up, Blue? Hi. All the homies checking in from YouTube. What's up, guys? Getting it started. Gonna probably play a little bit of... I don't know. I think Rogue is kind of like a cool, like, chill start. I kind of want to finish up leveling my my Windwalker. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Maybe we will. I'm watching the reels. Oh, thanks, man. I'll keep those going for you too. New content every day on YouTube. Every day. We pretty much have like a normal video, a couple shorts, and then a stream like every day. Pretty crazy, huh? Keeping the content rolling for you guys. Happy to. Hope you guys enjoy it. But yep. I think we'll just get more Queequeg going, man. Rogue's definitely different, but it's been fun. It's been fun. I think it's kind of nice because it's probably one of those characters that you can still have fun with, even if you're in like absolute potato gear like we are, you know? Because you can kind of like pick your fights and you can still cap a flag and press blind and kidney shot and sap and stuff, you know, without gear. You can still do that. War Within is not live yet, no. Not yet. We can still, Wait, what? Wait. What? Hold on. $20 days? Hold on, what? We don't have arena? We don't have Blitz? What? I was not informed of this. Oh no. It's over? We don't have any like arena or anything for like how long? No. Oh my gosh. I think Warrior will be strong in War Within PvP. Oh no. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Because it's within this reset that the new expansion begins. No reels then? No, plenty more of those, don't worry. The content will continue. That's crazy. So what, I guess we're doing... We could do the comp stomp brawl. We could do normal BGs and stuff. Huh, okay, interesting. We just gotta do regs? Gotta do regs BGs? Maybe we should play Demon Hunter then. Shoot. Alright, well, how can we use our time effectively then, guys? We could level? Yeah. Fury should still have 2 Blade Storms, yeah. Well, dang, man. Skirmish, yeah, I guess. Oh. So, like, our conquest vendor's gone? Hold up. Hold up. Trying to buy something? Yeah. Come on over, bro. Come on over, big dog. I got you. Spark my nuts. Thanks, man. Thanks, big feller. What the heck, dude? Why yours doesn't? You probably just didn't spec for it. Yeah, what the heck? Are we like toast? There's no more conquest to be earned or something? Can you still earn conquest? Like you just get like just baby dinky conquest? Oh man, okay. You technically can earn it. What the heck? I mean, I would love to just play PoE, but I'd also love to have more than, you know, 2 viewers for the day, you know, just me and my mom. I love PoE. I wouldn't mind hammering out some PoE, but yeah, we probably actually need to be somewhat productive. Do we keep on the next expansion? No. No. You do not. So spend it now. You could buy some shields like we've seen. Is Blitz out on beta? Yeah, I think so. We could play beta, I suppose, but I don't know. I kind of would rather like I don't. Kind of just want to like play my normal characters, you know. I kind of do. Just want to play my dudes and my guys.
Oh, it's you. Hello, mortal.
Well, I thought we were gonna do rogue PvP, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we just like level another character, level up my monk or something. If you guys cool and play it, well, thanks. Yeah, I like it a lot. We'll probably play some today too. That's crazy. Man, what the heck are people doing? What are the WoW homies even doing today? No WoW PvP? What the heck? Darn. Beta, I guess. You swear it's not there? Okay. Let me have a little look. Level an ulti, I might. No PvP? Brother. Still might have some PvP. Quit making these jump into conclusions now. We'll be alright. Right here, Chief. Right here. Storm of Steel. Bladestorm and Ravager's damage is reduced by 30%, but they now have 2 charges and generate 10 additional rage each time they deal damage. That's my warrior alt. Yeah, he's got 4 rank 1 titles. Not a big deal or anything, though. Is it worth it? I like it. You're not really using Bladestorm to deal a lot of damage. It's kind of just like a get out of CC thing, plus a rage generator. So yeah, I think so. I think it's good. What class you generally recommend you newbies play? Whatever class, like when you look through them and you're like, man, that looks awesome. That's the one. That's the one. Did I give up on Rogue? All right, guys, it's been a fun day. I will have to catch you guys a little bit later whenever we stream next. Thanks for watching, dudes. Peace. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe we'll just level. I don't know if I want to just queue regular BGs on Baj Kui, because nobody really needs honor. Not gonna be able to do conquest. Maybe we will just bump up Bajheera a little bit. No, I do want to play PoE. I do. But I want to continue to have a job, and if I just only play PoE, then you know, starts looking a little grim over there in the analytics. Thank you, Sundered. Thank you, Lance, for the gifted subs. It starts to look a little grim. Starts to look a little grim down there in the gutter. Let's see. All right, maybe. That's hilarious when people say, dang, you don't play Warrior anymore? Yeah, but people say it about everything, right? It's crazy. There's a new race. I don't think there. No, there is. There is. It's they are a like a stone dwarf. So yeah, there's something. We can do some Windwalker Monk leveling. We can do that. There's a WoW video with Metson. Yeah, you wanna link that? Take a little gander. Leveling. Am I leveling rogue first? No. Don't be ridiculous, Sid. Don't be ridiculous. Since I sent me in Discord, I did. One, yes, I am a genius, of course. And two, I don't think we're gonna play the Wukong game right now. I don't think so. A little too close to the new expansion. Although I was, you know, I was like 2100 MMR in 2s yesterday. Surely that wasn't a result of us just getting carried by vanguards or anything like that. That's preposterous. It was absolutely just due to my natural rogue gameplay and affinity for the class. Not getting hard carried by a 30-time rank 1 Ret Paladin, best Ret Paladin ever to touch this game. Wasn't anything about that. Just naturally gifted at World of Warcraft PvP. What should you do when I boost your Fury tonight? Try to get both weapons first? Brother man, you talking about like honor? Yeah, I mean, probably get one weapon. And, I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, your gear is going to be so bad for a while. I mean, one weapon is probably fine, and then maybe 2 set. But you won't even be able to get your 2 set at all, so yes, buy weapons, yeah. If you type the word or type the command ! treadmill, that'll get for you. You know, I don't think I did get the ring yet from the pre-patch event. We can watch that with Mr. Chris though. That'd be cool. I don't think I did get the ring yet. I need to like check my warband and see like see what everybody has. I feel like I might have enough resources. Yeah. Let's have a look around. So who do we level? Bajheera has got some juice. Yeah, does it already come like pre-upgraded? Snoopy, thanks for the raid, man. Buff Pharaoh, big flex for you. Can't buff Pharaoh for you, but I can hit you with the flex though. Thank you. How is Pharaoh looking? I mean, of course, buff Pharaoh naturally, always, but yeah, how's it looking for War Within? So man, just getting started. Great timing. Gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna do, man. What are we even gonna do? They took down Blitz. I mean, sheesh. Were you guys playing Blitz? Or the solo RBG? I thought that was so fun. Oh my gosh, we got resources for days. We got resources for days. You know, I think Bajheera is a fine candidate to turn this in. Yeah, I think Blitz is a tremendous addition to the game. I think it's going to be turbo fun. It's actually got me excited to play some alts because you now have like a piece of content in the game that allows you to just like log in and goof around on alts. Super fun. Beta still up? Yeah, I might log over to beta. I have my warrior at least set up. Could go goof around over there. Could be good. Not sure what I want to do. Have I decided on my main? I mean, of course, bro. I'm playing warrior. You guys are trolling me at this point, right? You guys are just goofing. I play alts for a couple weeks during pre-patch, and you guys think I'm not maining warrior again? People gotta be trolling. Beta server's going down? Oh, gotcha. But I still have Queequee. That's what we've been playing, man. She's been popping off. Queequee's been pumping. She's level 70. I think she's probably one of the characters that got everybody thinking I'm re-rolling because I've been playing her so much. Now, is there a bank normally, or do I have to be an engineer? Maybe this guy's not the one to redeem the ring, but whatever. I gotta get to the bank. Leveling monk? Yeah, I might. I'm like, we've just turned on the stream and just got to figure out what we're doing today. But Mr. Bajheera, he's on the list of characters for sure. Leveling is really fast right now, so done for the day. Chilling, bro. Enjoy. Way to work today. Way to put some time in at the office today, dude. We got our gym going. Now we're getting our first gaming session in. Starting things up. Time to redeem the chosen ring of great destiny. You're dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully just from a good workout or something, right? Hopefully the good kind of dead. Oops, not that. Dude, Bajheera's got some bank. What the heck? This guy's got some gold laying around. I see you, big fella. Squally! Oh. It's kind of cute. Squally! Wait, Hogrus? Did I make a bind for Hogrus? I think so. I did. The bind is like hidden though. Is he a bartender user? Or are you not a bartender user? Ah, he's a non-bartender user. Makes more sense. Okay. There we go. Always jump to your videos and they pop up. Thank you so much, TK. Means a lot, man. Helps a lot too. Showing those vids and streams and shorts and whatever some love is awesome. Thank you, man. Gonna get your warrior up for war within and get thing of lock as well. Yeah, you can just hammer him, man. Hammer them alts. Thanks again, Snoopy, and welcome, Snoopy peeps. You guys are more than welcome to chill and lordy lord. Thank you, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up. The sub to Karthos. Thank you, bro. Let's see. And we can infuse this lifeless stone ring with the memories of Azeroth. Oh, snap. It's worse eye level than what I have, though, I think. It's because it's unupgraded. Rested experience consumed is reduced by 30%. Whoa. Whoa, so what's up with that? Is that like, do you need to get like a ring from fishing or something for that? What's up with that thing? Touch of death. Nice. Big gains, baby. Big gains. Do I play casters or melee? Not really. I don't really play many casters. Like DK and Rep Pally are kind of like as ranged as it gets usually, but maybe I'd just like maybe I'll make one eventually just to goof around, but I don't know. Whirling Dragon Punch, I like that move. Do people play Whirling Dragon Punch? That one's kind of fun. Look at all these talents you have down here. What the heck? Huh. That's a fun move. I'm gonna take that one. That's a cool one. Whirling Dragon Punch.
Are these Azeroth's memories or ours?
Here. Okay. What's up? Alrighty. Do we want to sit in dungeon queues or do some radiant memories or whatever? I think we could go look at beta. Do you guys want to do some beta BG Blitz? I feel like that could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll level the monk tonight. No, I haven't seen the Chris Metson interview. We could do that too. But there's gonna be some bustle in my house here for a second, so I'm not sure I want to watch it just quite yet. But that would be cool to do. Take a little gander, see what Chris is up to. Let's see. Oh, you guys said the beta servers were going down. When are they going down? How much time do we have? Probably not much, huh? Yeah, when are they going down, Odin's? Currently down? Of course. Of course. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, let me, let's just mess around for a little bit, and then, maybe if Archer and Jenny eventually move upstairs, we'll take a little gander. Holy moly. Alright. I clicked the update button, so I'm letting it do that real quick. Playing a monk? Yeah, I'm playing all kinds of characters right now. Just enjoying the pre-patch. But I'm letting the thingy update real quick. So we had the unfortunate realization that no more BG Blitz for a bit. I'm gonna be jonesing. I'm gonna be jonesing for that BG Blitz. That's okay. Okay, anyway. Back to this. Yeah, we should watch that little intro view. Take a little look-see. It's the closest thing to Naruto. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Metson, he was cooking, bro. He was cooking. Why is it down? Well, I think the reason why it's down is because the rated PvP has just gone down, because this reset, today's Tuesday and the game comes out on Thursday, so like this reset is technically the reset that War Within begins on. So they brought all the rated content down, you know. It's time. Can you explain what I need to know about PvP? I feel like I have zero chance at the moment. You don't really need to know much. You just kind of need to be willing to get your butt kicked a little bit and learn as you go. Yeah, what is doing that to me? Huh. What's this? Oh, a fell cone. Okay. Basically, just you need to have a good attitude. But can you describe to me where you are in your PvP journey? Sounds like PoE. Well, WoW and PoE are similar in the fact that there's a lot to learn. You don't really need to know everything for just getting started, but there certainly is a lot to learn as you continue to play over time, yeah. But having good gear is gonna help. You should get in the habit of just using all your buttons. Like offensive, defensive, just pop them every fight, every chance you get. If they're up, just press them. And then you'll eventually sort of get the feeling of like when it's good to press them and whatever else, right? But in the beginning, yeah, just use your buttons. Just use your stuff, you know? Pow. Do you have gear? Yeah, that dude? Yeah, that's a pretty important question. You know, if War Within has precog embellishment, I hope not, but probably it does. I hope not, but I feel like precog is kind of like a pretty like important part of the game now, don't you think? The talents, 480 gear from the event. Yeah, that gear is really bad. Yeah. Yep. That gear is terrible. So, yeah. If you're really under-geared, it's gonna feel rough. So, what you do now is you wait 2 days to get into the game. But you can do some dungeons and stuff in the meanwhile. You could get honor gear right now. Honor gear would probably be better than what you have, for sure. But even then, it's gonna be much weaker than what, you know, the good gear that people have. Is this an actual boss? Okay, yeah, I'll fight this. So, yeah, I mean, right now you're gonna feel kind of like a potato, and that's just how it is. Kapow. So yeah, you can get your honor set if you want to, or you could level other characters or whatever. But it won't be too long before we can play the expansion, then everybody's gonna come and be on the same page again, because everybody's gonna have potato gear for the first little bit. What happens in 2 days? Is honor gear is the PvP gear, yeah. So I actually made a video about how to gear, like how to come back to Dragonflight. That probably will be useful to you. How to get back into the game. There we go. But yeah, it's the green stuff. It's like the draconic combatant or something like that. Yeah. That's where it all begins. Can I be here this weekend? So no reason to get it early. Wait, no reason to get the game early? Gotcha, yeah. Oh yeah, we got to. We'll be on the grind a bit. My mom is coming down specifically so that we can put in a little extra work. This is like, you know, it's important times for us, man. Gotta be getting on that stream. And pumping. Yeah, we could watch that Metson thing for a little bit. Release is on Thursday for early access, which we'll be doing. Oh, beta's already back up. Nice. I wouldn't mind leveling this guy, but I think a little bit of beta would be good. But before we go to beta, maybe we'll watch the Metson interview. Maybe. I do like the rotation of Monk. Now, it's Rising Sun kick, but it looks like he's uppercutting people. Am I missing that? No. Maybe it's like when two animations get blended together. Definitely looks like an uppercut. It definitely looks like a kick when you look at it sideways like that. Can actually get on SOD? Oh, nice. That's fun. Just raid log in there, level retail the rest of the time? Yeah. I mean, you think you're actually going to log into SOD during War Within? Where do you buy honor gear? Go to my YouTube channel, type in where to get PvP gear. I got you, bro. Remember a second ago when I told you I made a video about this? I think it will help you, I promise. It'll go through a lot of this stuff for you. Instead of me being like, okay, well, you see there's this building that's kind of circular off to the bottom left of the hand of the map. Like, I got a whole video on it for you. It's just the conquest stuff and the crafting probably doesn't really apply because you don't need that, but I actually like fly into the building and everything for you. It's not real hard. But yeah, I got a quick video. I mean, I could log over and show you, but yeah, that's what we want. That's what we're playing. But yeah, the 26th or 27th, depending on where you are in the world, that is when it comes out. Yep. But yeah, like you said, it depends on where you are, because it's like a global release, so it's actually all releasing at the same time. But when exactly that is for you may be different than other people. Can I kill this thing? I feel like we're kind of killing it. Actually muted me? Yeah, I don't blame you. Is yammering. But I always have like good intentions about, like, you know, like logging in to other stuff. Pre-walled the stone, what a god. Yeah, I don't think I'd be logging into SOD when War Within's up. I don't know, does Monk have some kind of like passive healing? Like I'm much more alive than sometimes. But I think I haven't really leveled on this guy that much, so my gear hasn't really like my level hasn't really outpaced my gear yet. Which sometimes happens. Horribly massive spider eyes. Oh, jeez. Have their ability bars messed up after reset? That definitely sounds like it could happen, because it's probably like preparing those characters for coming to like real game, right? I guess. Is that, do you think maybe what's going on? How long to level in this event? Like not very long at all. Couple hours. I don't know if I'm gonna level like this whole time. I'm just kind of starting the stream. Not 100% sure what I want to do right now. Like, there's a couple things on my list of things to do, but instead of just sitting there and be like, okay, what do I want to do? Like, not starting the stream, just press the button, go live, and then go from there, you know? Just fire it up. But Windwalker Monk leveling is one of those things we could do, but yeah, what the heck, man? No Blitz. You guys can't hear Jenny and Archer like real loud, right? We could probably watch that Mr. Metson video. Let them chill, do their thing. Archer's got some little work to do over there. Doing his homework like a good boy.
We overcame this once, and we will once more.
Like a good boy that he is. Strike of the Wind Lord. What does this even do? Kind of just like a little pop of damage. Looks like it does probably apply some kind of debuff too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Hey Nathan, good to see you, man. Thanks for the prime, dude. Big flicks the 2 full years. Thank you, man. Does have a precog? Yeah, I figured. Thanks for the heads up, though. Thanks for the clarification. That didn't seem like the kind of mechanic that would just like go away, you know? That seems like a kind of important part of the game now. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Gives you health back on Tiger's Punch and Vivify instant procs. Yeah, I've noticed that I've had some Vivify instant procs. I just like didn't know what it was from. Vivacious Vivification. Okay. Let's go a little wing. Cool. Cool. No, Monk's neat. I really enjoyed it when I played it in BFA. Yup. It's gonna be fun. Looking good so far. I've been doing a lot of alt leveling during this phase. I think my damage isn't showing though. Again. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. I don't think I'm not that fast leveling 0 to 70, but you can go pretty quick, yeah? Okay. There's a lot of weirdness going on with this, man. There we go. How's it get on with Rogue? I liked it. I thought it was fun. It was a very like different like gameplay style than like I usually play, but I think it was a good fit for being like an undergeared potato, as you can kind of like still be useful with like CC and with like you know, picking your targets, right? Like playing objectives and stuff. Because even if you don't have like any gear to do like big damage output, you can still like press blind and press kidney shot and stuff, you know, so you're still like somewhat useful. Make your own hot sauce, kid. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I think hot sauces could be useful in a dieting phase, like, but I never really use hot sauce. It just like, it slows down my rate of consumption, but that could maybe be good for you in a deficit, maybe, right? On the fence, if I get the monitor, how do you enjoy it? Yeah, I mean, I like the monitor, but I don't think it's the best for PvP. Because I think it's better to not have to move your eyes as much, but I like it though, yeah. Prosecute's a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I still think I like Unholy better, I think. But I always kind of have enjoyed Unholy more. I don't know why this guy seal is like. All my other alts felt kind of weak. Like as I leveled. This guy hasn't really hit that yet. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe it's just like the little passive self-healing is kind of nice. I don't know. So he said, nice, nice. Yeah, like some like spices can like almost add like a sweetness. Or some like, you know, ingredients can have the sweetness without actually having like sugar. Kind of interesting, huh? Kind of cool. Got a little Demon Hunter out here, too. Demon Hunter leveling was kind of fun. I feel like I was going to get my butt kicked by the Demon Hunter, or on the Demon Hunter, though. Best hero talent for Fury? I don't know. I think Slayer is going to be what I play initially. But maybe You know, there's a chance for Mountain Thane to have some utility. Maybe like in dungeons, maybe Mountain Thane could be good for PvE, but I think that Slayer looks awesome. So I think that is going to be what I am mostly focused on, is going to be Slayer Fury initially. Oh, dang, what the heck? Me and my guys going ham. Me and the boys. What the heck? Alright. Okay. We're scooting around though, boys. We are flying. What the heck? We're actually doing damage. I like it. Is adding honey or healthier than adding sugar? I mean, marginally. I mean, honey is probably like slightly like has more nutritional value, maybe, but I mean, like, you're still just adding sugar, right? Honey is just sugar. So like, not really. If you're asking me, you should just add like some kind of artificial sweetener so that you're not adding calories. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, not really exactly the same thing, but almost kinda, right? Yeah. Probably good therapy after many warrior games with mages. I mean, I feel way better on warrior than I do on rogue. I think rogue is a very good class. I'm just very bad at it, and it's also very undergeared. So if I'm playing rogue, it's not like to finally play something broken. It's like, what was fun about it to me was it's just like a way different play style than what I usually play, right? I'm usually playing the classes that are like in the battle, scrapping, and then rogue is kind of like the one that's on the outskirts, like not just brawling, right? It's just kind of fun, just goof around. So I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna play a lot of rogue right now, just because like I was primarily enjoying it in Blitz, and so now if we don't have Blitz, I can play beta just to do warrior stuff. But I mean, really, I like PvP, but I mean, I kind of also like having some permanence to what I'm doing. So beta PvP would be cool, but I mean, if I level, I mean, I'm using time now that I don't have to spend later leveling if I wanted to play alts, which I'm kind of excited about the possibility of playing alts in War Within. It seems like there's a lot of content designed to sort of give alts a chance to get geared up and for you to manage your warband like pretty comfortably, right? And I think that's kind of interesting to me. Because again, I'd be playing WoW in a way that I haven't played it in a long time, which is managing alts and stuff. But I enjoyed that in the past. I've had a lot of fun like goofing around on different little characters for funny videos and stuff. I think that's good. A small return to that would probably be kind of fun. Be kind of cool. Only thing that makes me want to be a rogue is battlegrounds. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like arena, I think I felt more effective in arena as a rogue because you have so much utility. However, I think part of that effectiveness was because I was playing with freaking vanguards, right? So yeah. Huh. Roll removes a snare effect once every 30 seconds. That's pretty good. I'll put that in there. What else? What else? Detox could be cool. Transcendence heals you for a little bit. It's a 45% cooldown for 10% of your health. I mean, I just go for the chi proficiency. What's going on here? Target performance chance to activate Blackout Kick is increased by 25%, and consuming the teachings of the monastery grants 1% haste. Or, probably gonna end up taking both of these, huh? I like Dragon Punch. I'm gonna do this. I think it's a fun ability to press. I'll take the cooldown reduction on it. I like CDR. Yeah. I'll have to edit together and post that video for you guys
Call this particular
of doing doing those arenas. I'll whip that up at some point. Show you what we're working with there. That was pretty fun. Which was pretty cool. Does haste affect your energy regen on this? Am I using my abilities poorly or something like that? Probably. I want to play Drakthir Warrior when it comes out. Gamescom today? Yeah, it looked like we got some PoE 2 news, which is cool. That's pretty exciting. What's up with my chi management? What the heck is going on? Does that generate chi? There we go. It's more of an AoE talent than anything, I guess, but still kind of cool. Hold on, what's going on here? Does it only have a 28-second cooldown? Is that what it says, or something like that? Maybe I need to read that talent again. Oh, does it give you like a free it doesn't activate it, it just gives you a free proc? Oh, Dance of Shiji is... Okay, that's the free proc. Okay, maybe not then. Let's do that instead. Never mind. Let's do that instead. Play with Warlock, Paladin, and DK? Interesting. Those are like all kinds of like opposing forces, I feel like, right? The demon, the undead, and the light. Kind of a cool combo. Yeah, what else do I need to be pressing to generate chi? Gotta be something. What the heck? Okay, well, thanks so much for the 76 months, man. Big flex for that's crazy, man. That's crazy mode. Is there anything else I need to be pressing for chi? Maybe I need to quit pressing spinning crane kick. Something like that. I played some enhancement shaman there for a bit, but definitely not recently. Yeah, no Dance of Shiji kind of gets me like, what the heck? My Fist of Fear does not hit anything. Your next blackout kick strikes an additional 7 times? What the heck? What in the world? Huh? That seems kind of ridiculous. Were all those little orbs from me? What in the world? Interesting. Half plays more like Destro and vice versa. Now you can play Destro with almost no casting. Interesting. Interesting. There have been some like instant cast Destro builds in the past, but yeah, I mean it's cool to see the classes kind of like change a little bit over the course of various expansions and stuff, right? That looks like it's actually dealing damage. That's definitely a little bit burstier. That's good. Yeah, so how am I stacking these things? Teachings of the Monastery. Yeah, where does that come from? This right here? It's kind of interesting. Oh. That's the Flurry of Zwen, or... I don't know. Might just play hit combo instead. That seems kind of interesting. Oh, we need those talents like next. That's crazy. We need that. You've heard weak auras are like mandatory to even play in some specs in War Within. Is that true? First of all, I have no idea. Second of all, I mean, it just certainly can't be true. But I think that like if you are trying to play like absolutely optimally at like a high level, you may want to be tracking lots of like buffs and procs and stuff. And weak auras can be helpful for that. But saying that it's mandatory, I think, is more of like a like if you are like, I either play absolutely optimally or I'm not even playing WoW, then yeah, probably, right? But most people aren't going to be playing like that. But if you are one of the people who wants to play absolutely optimally or you're not playing the game correctly, then you're probably going to be wanting to use weak auras. But again, if you're new to the game, you don't need to be playing like that anyway. You need to like learn how to press your buttons and learn how to play the game, and then you can worry about being like absolutely optimal later on. Only generate cheese, palm, and clones. Okay, cool. Will do. Will do. I like this character though. This guy's cool. I think we're all these hordes out here toasting all these ghouls. Yeah. Almost done. Too late to figure these things out. Yeah. If you're not playing at the game at like a cutting edge level, then you don't need to worry about that. You'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play absolutely optimally, then you might want to use the weak auras, but chances are, if you're somebody who wants to play absolutely optimally, you already are using weak auras, so it's not like a big fuss, right? Not a big ask. I feel like that's okay. These guys are kind of strong. I feel like comments like that are like a little bit bait, you know, like a little bit bait, designed to get people kind of worked up. I think I'd rather just have Rising Sun Kick on a slower, shorter cooldown. I yield. Oh, let's go get this quest real quick. Let's say dungeon followers to 10 up. Yeah, when do those start?
And now they've come to life. Do not lose faith.
Yeah, when do those begin? The nurse is kind of tough to keep with chi points at the level. Oh, gotcha. Is that the kind of thing that maybe gets a little bit better later on, is what you're saying? There we go. We're back. Is that working? I gotta find that big old pack of horde that we're doing stuff. Those guys are putting in work. I'll join this. But then I'm gonna have to leave the group when Mr. Arthas spawns. You get the talent to have more energy. Use reverse. Okay, cool. Nice. And cheese spenders are cheaper. Excellent. Oh, it's got no juice. Okay, I can't fly because my Hogress is tired. He's tired. I'm coming, boys. Let's go, Hogress. You can do it, brother. I'm floating, bros. I'm floating, but I can't keep up. Hog's tired. So the honor gear is better even though it's lower eye level. So read the honor gear closely. It scales up in PvP. So you're wearing 480 gear, and the honor gear scales up to 515 in PvP. So it is, yeah. It is better.
Another will take my place.
Indeed. Hogress. Move. Ugh. Get up there, big boy. You can do it. Max level in War Within will be 80. Yep. That's on the boss rush rotation. Holy moly. We're in there now, boys. We are in there now. Bajheera holding it down. Top 8 DPS. Insane. Top 8. You think Evoker is worth playing in RBG Blitz? Oh yeah. Big damn. Big damn. Which one do you guys want to do next? Following the crew. So many dudes. Already level 57 though, what the heck, huh? Crazy, you don't really even need a boost this event? No. No indeed. So, you can't be in the raid group. Right? If you kill Arthas, you don't get the quest complete. Which isn't really that big of a deal. Whatever. Let's battle him. Hey, Jenny. I'll just do it real quick. 1 second, be right back. Real fast.
We all wish to forget.
Let's do it, boys. Ugh. Now they want you to get in the game, man. They do. They want people in the War Within. This is a lot of people. Holy moly. Pop, 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 pop. That is a funny attack where your blackout kick hits like 18 times. Get them, boys. Yeah, buttons are definitely just not going off. What race I recommend is a Warlock? You playing Alliance or Horde? I don't think it really matters that much. I see some Orc Warlocks out there to try to get some stun reduction, maybe. You could play like a Dwarf Warlock to like take a dots off you and stuff. It's kind of a cool option. I don't understand anything. So there's honor and some world stuff for the weapon you talked about in the vid? Yeah. Yep. But there's gonna, depending on which video you watch, if you watch like the welcome back, like here's like how you get gear kind of thing. Yeah, that's troll. You'll, if you watch the welcome back video, that walks you through like where all the gear actually is right now. But things are gonna change because we're like between seasons right now, so there's no conquest gear or anything like that. Oh. Only use what, 10 stacks? What the? Why does it like take it off my bar too? What the heck is going on?
I wonder what Azeroth is trying to tell us with these echoes.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Lean towards Orc must go with Gul'dan. Oh yeah, you could. You could. Dumb question. Are you maining Warrior 4 than I am? Of course. Of course. Of course. Oh, dude, I wonder, are all these characters like MoP remix characters? I wonder. Is that why there's so many people? Interesting. Interesting. This Fury only costs 2 chi, huh? I remember it costing more than that, but that's alright. That's cool. It's better. You still get the Turbo Fist PvP talent? So now I'm like capping out on chi because I'm not using spinning dragon thingy or whatever.
Another will take my place. Your world is doomed.
Uh-oh. I got took out. Ripped to that dude. Get stacks on flying near the ground with some terrain of the little thingy. The 10 stacks of the thingy.
Are these echoes a message? Or merely a response?
I just want the twirly attack. Fisty fists. Strikes an additional 6 times is hilarious. What kind of honor talents do we have? You got Turbo Fists. Nice. Wait, knocks the enemies to the ground? That's funny. Let's see. Interesting. I don't usually play Tiger's Eye Brew. Yeah, I feel like we need the Clash talent, don't we? Where is that thing? That ability looks annoying. Oh, way down here. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely an annoying ability. Might have to get that. Oh, we're probably gonna take that anyway because of the martial instincts or whatever, right? Maybe I didn't need to take that right now, though.
What a peculiar memory.
We should have a couple talent points left to get some cool stuff. I just replaced my bar for some reason. Like, it didn't place it, I should say.
Stay your arms. I yield.
Bruh. Bruh. Where's that little whirly one? Yeah, okay, dude. Alright. Go Hogris! And it just looks ridiculous. Just kind of funny. This guy's struggling, bro. Me too. He's missing all of them. Little 58. Didn't we give him some honor too, I think?
We overcame this once, and we will once more.
He should have, I think he does have like a full set of, or a full tank of honor to buy gear whenever he levels up.
Thank you, High Lord. Now, challengers, I will begin
Okay.
the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard will appear. Prepare
Go Hogris!
for the end.
He's so round. You talking about Hogris or my character? Either way, it applies.
I have done it. Behold
He's a big boy.
the power of Wilfred Fizzlebang.
Are these
Master
Azeroth's
Summoner.
members?
He's a big feller.
Ours.
Yes. Pump this up. You gonna check out the new DBZ game? I haven't looked into it yet. Always an option. This kind of depends on what's going on, you know? Sorry for within, of course, man, of course. We're getting closer, too. Thank you, Valsheko. Big flicks for the 6 months. Of course, man. We're getting there. It's not tomorrow, but the next day, which is just crazy. Crazy. Taking the chance to get a couple alts going, huh? Let's do this. This seems kind of cool, too. This also seems good. That's a bit of travel to that one though. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody just must have gotten their remix tunes going, which is why everybody's getting their gear, I guess. Works for me.
I wonder what Azeroth is trying to tell us with these echoes.
Pow. So I consume the stacks and I get haste as a result. It's kind of cool. Back when I played Monk in BFA, monks didn't really like haste, but that's cool. Think I made a word expansion? Do it. Do it. Leveled 6 monks in the Mop remix. What the heck? I mean, are you a monk main or you just like playing monk that much? Because I definitely know a lot of us warrior mains have like a billion warriors. That's how it goes sometimes. I think remix is over, bro. I think it ended like today because everybody's talking about the remix characters now. I think they're playing them in like this group. I think so. Which is cool. Oh, back in Lich King already. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Just farming. My hog and my dogs just farming. These buffs. Your chance to dodge is increased by 90% until you dodge an attack. That's just kind of weird. So it's like you just like are likely to dodge the very next attack. It's still kind of interesting, I guess. Kind of cool. Oh, whoops. Pow, pow, pow. That little thing is even useful for healing monks, right? Because healing monks like heal off a blackout kick or something. So now it's 3 chi. So I must have gotten some proc that made it cost less or something. Interesting. Or we're like lagging out during that anyway. Level 60. Oh baby. Oh baby. Yeah, I was thinking about keeping on putting points in this one. Can I take points out and put it in here? I think we have that martial instincts. Oh, what the heck? Touch of Death increase your damage by 5% for 30 seconds after being cast, and its cooldown was reduced by 90 seconds. It's pretty cool. So you can take rushing reflexes. Oh. React swiftly to the presence of enemies, causing you to quickly lunge to the nearest enemy in front of you within 10 yards after you roll. I think you use Clash. That quickly rolling to the nearest target in front of you probably feels nice, but probably not for PvP.
You
don't just want to like charge the nearest target in PvP, I don't think usually. It does sound kind of cool. How should you prepare for the new expansion? You leveled all your characters up, finally returning after years. Maybe I don't know, like clean out your bags. I mean, you know, get some exercise, get some sun, touch some grass. Okay, that's not done yet. Okay, gotcha. If you get an item for translogging a raid from my lock and do the raid on my warrior, do I unlock the translog on the lock? So I think how it works now is every character can unlock transmog for every other character. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So any gear that you get, any character, or like, you can get gear for transmog on any character, and then any character that can transmog that can use it, I think. In the expansion. Okay, so not yet. All right. But that's another one of the things that they're doing. Thanks for the clarification. Haven't done a lot of research on the transmog. But that is one cool thing. the transmog farmers.
Message? Or merely a response?
Vladoff. Okay. Maybe we'll just finish this guy's leveling, man. I don't know. We're just chilling. Just kind of chilling. Leveling our guy, and then after this, we'll maybe take a little gander at what Mr. Metson is up to. Kind of change our trajectory, not being able to do as much normal Blitz PvP, but we could always go play beta if we get like a big hankering for PvP. Or we could just queue normal BGs, but
By the memories of North
my
and now they've
I mean, I'm not as excited to queue just normal BGs because we're not gonna be getting
He's trying to tell
not gonna be getting conquest out of that, man. What's up, Matthew? The transfer thing is already in place. Okay, cool. Good to know. Wait 50 minutes, yep. We will. Won't take too long, huh? Alright. How about that one, bro? Yeah. How many stacks I got? Pow, give me some more stacks. Pow. Looks kind of cool when all the little blackout kicks go off. Some of this. Get Zwin out there. Tear him up, Zwin. Pow. Alright. Where are we going next? Oh, dual threat, where you have a chance to kick people? Ooh. So you could do Strike of the Windlord stuff. I think I like this line right here. This could be good too, though. This Gale Force thing.
memory for Azeroth to show us.
I think I like that one. I can't lock in talents while moving. Okay. Okay, bro.
It seems Azeroth has no need for his story.
Wait, why am I changing talents? I thought I was just putting talent points in. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know if this build is good. 6.5 seconds? Wait. Did Thorum like slow my attack speed? Is that what happened? That was a long channel. Yeah. Spell casting times increased. I mean, that's not even that bad for Fist of Fury, right? Yeah, so you're just parrying every, like, if in that situation, you're just parrying every attack for the next, you know, 7.5 seconds. Level Smoke 2, nice. I feel like Monk is a pretty good candidate for punting gnomes as a class. I gotta get my main off of gnome ASAP. What I want is to play Drakthir, though. I want to be a Drakthir warrior. That sounds so cool. Got that hit combo ramped up. Whoa! Thank you, Matthew. Pumping us up, man. We're not maining anything but warrior, bros. Don't worry. Big flex for you, Matthew. Thank you, man. Just playing some alts, chilling. But now, we'll be playing warrior, of course. Don't worry, don't worry. Might make some alts though. We might. You think I'd enjoy Evoker? Maybe. It seems relatively straightforward. That was big damn, so it's kind of like might get a kick out of it, just tasing people down, you know.
We overcame this once, and we will once more.
All right, so he's dead.
Your world is doomed.
That dude is dead. Good, good, good. Or is he not dead? I'm gonna do Fatal Touch first. I think Clash is kind of a fun idea though, but
Must be contained.
I wouldn't mind a little bit of cooldown reduction on the old Touch of Death, plus a little attack buff. That's cool. Your pal knows how to Panda Purgatory. Yeah, so somebody was saying that the event doesn't end yet, but it did, so, like... I don't know. Maybe it ends for EU differently or something? Different time for EU, maybe? Tis possible. It sounds like it ended for NA.
We overcame
Sounds like
this
it.
once, and we will once more.
Because, like, for you, does Panda Remix end on reset, perhaps? Because it's reset for NA, so maybe that's how it works.
These echoes must be contained.
Thank you, High Lord. Now, challengers, I will begin
Light 'em up.
the ritual of summoning.
What are you doing in the mountain?
Yeah, Monk seems kind of rampy to me.
Will appear.
Seems kind of rampy. There's like all these things that increase your damage by like 5%. Interesting. Uh-oh. Arthas time. The big boy. Monk is great but has low population? I mean, like, you don't think a lot of people play Monk, is that what you mean? Okay. So 0 days left when I logged into my character and still got moved to Remix. Okay. They might, yeah, it might be different depending on NAEU. Could. Alright, big fella. Bring it on. Get him out of here. Am I healing my friends a little bit? Is that what that is? Bro, the light, I don't know. What is he? Why did the light abandon him? At what point did the light abandon Arthas, in his opinion? Before or after he slaughtered that one town? I wonder. Yeah. At Strathholm, the light abandoned him? Seems like it. When I logged on Illidan, it ported me to Org. Time running event has ended. Yeah, so it sounds like it's a NA EU reset kind of ending thing. There we go.
These Azeroth's memories are ours.
Them pumps. You do kind of like risk, if you mess up your hit combo, it's kind of GG. But I mean, it takes like 5 globals to stack it again. Not the worst thing ever, but I gotta figure out what all these damage amps are now. To read Monk a little bit. But I do remember really enjoying this class. I like it. I think I like the kind of like switching between buttons rotation. It's kind of cool. Feels snappy, smooth at the same time. Then you have, like, once I get rid of all these transformations, you'll see the glory of the real Bajheera. The big feller himself. Pharaoh next? Maybe. I could. I was thinking, though, it would be nice. I could upgrade my leather heirlooms, and that would kind of be nice for the Feral.
The ritual of summoning.
But
Done. A fearsome doom guard will appear.
I think this guy has just better gear because he was higher level when I started him.
Oblivion.
I was thinking I might do Bajroids. You know what I mean? Might get the enhancement shaman going, man.
Fizzlebang, Master Summoner. You
I mean, Ellie is better right now, but might do enhancement anyway. I ain't played shaman in a bit. Thank you so much, Alex. I can remember to press strike of the Windlord, bro. Like I'm not pressing that enough. Big flicks for you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it, man. Welcome right on back, dude. Just in time. Hello? It's not facing the target or something? There you go. I'm paying attention. Feral could be kind of cool. You've been asking me about Feral a lot, Odin, haven't you? Is that like your main? Is that your jam? It's a possibility. Bajheera's already like level 40, maybe? Something like that. So he's not as far off. Pharaoh would be like a long journey. Not bad, though, necessarily. Like how kick, rising sun kick, and spinning crane kick increase the damage dealt by your Fist of Fury. I like that. I think that sounds fun. That seems like fun. I like big old Fist of Fury damage.
He's trying to tell us with these echoes.
Okay. Am I not allowed to use a mobility skill? Or do I drop the leather or drop the lumber? It's more proc oriented than normal. Yeah, he's just like the kind of the next character. Weird. Could be kind of fun though. There's probably a couple different builds you can play though, but yeah.
Nostalgia, champion.
Wait, did we do it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Sorry, Hogris. Carry on. What's up, Zyback, by the way? Been playing a lot of PoE. That's kind of a... has elements of gambling in it with all the randomized loot. Maybe a little enhancement would be right up our alley. Definitely not into gambling IRL, but... you know, some big old Storm Strike procs, if that's the build, could be kind of fun. Feral would be interesting, though. It'd be another one of those, like, kind of, like, big departures, right? It'd be very different than other things I've been playing. Just some of that. Alright, so now we can do Clash if we wanted to. Let's see. I'm not, like, super impressed with any of these, like... other talents. So the double jump is kind of cool, but it's a big trade-off, too. Wait, so pummeling an enemy resets the cooldown of paralysis? That seems busted. Okay, we'll have to take that at some point too. That seems busted. Can you imagine? What the heck? Is Enhanced Shaman much different in Dragonflight? So I didn't play it in either of those expansions. But Enhanced Shaman was definitely doing big damage in Dragonflight, but I don't think it was like quite meta. There were some people who loved playing Enhancement and they played it well and were like, you know, top of the ladder, but definitely wasn't like a, you know, a class that was like flavor of the month. So I think Zenflight does have Dragon Riding, yeah, by the way. Used to main Hunter back in Wrath and rerolled Warrior main in Kata because of me. That's fun. I slept after WoW to get back to WoW, and now you're playing Feral Change Up. You're crazy, bro. You're all over the place. I respect it, though. I respect it. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'm playing a little bit of Kata Warrior for raiding. I think we're taking a break from raiding right now, though. Just realistically, we just need to focus on War Within. Part of the job, you know, part of the job. Wasn't my level, never mind. This Orc Monk over here, look at that guy. It's part of the job, gotta move along. Came from YouTube. Was wondering why I did not see the message you're reading. Oh, yeah, we're live on Twitch and YouTube.
Remembers these events.
We have a link for come over to Twitch on YouTube. I'm not sure if we have a link for come over to YouTube from Twitch, but you guys can do both. Show the stream some love on both platforms would be sweet. There's a monitor, exclamation mark monitor, link it for you. Following for 10 years is nuts. Hope you enjoyed the content. Thanks for sticking around. We'll keep it rolling. We will. I forgot to use this button now, though. It's Clash, huh? That is pretty silly. I'm here for it, though. I need to make a different bind, though, for paralysis and stuff. Oh, actually, we're good, aren't we? We're good, we're good. Do I still have all these macros? I bet I do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right, I'm a cold Terran, so I can punch people. That's right. Wonderful. That is too funny. I gotta remember to just sock people when I need to, man. Give them a little piece of my mind, you know? Hope I can make it for this one. Nope. They did. Off we go. On to the next. I'll do what now? What am I gonna react to? The Metson thingy? Yeah. D4 PvP streams when? I don't know, man. We had a lot of fun with that, didn't we? But, yeah, I'm not sure if that's on the menu right now, man. I don't think you're serious, but... yeah, that was a blast. Just gotta kind of roll with it as it comes, though, man. And right now, it's gonna be War Within time. Which will be good, though. That will be good. Okay. You have a 100% chance to gain Blackout Kick after consuming Shiji. Oh, we might want to come down this tree, too, huh? Crackling Jade Lightning. We don't want that. We don't care about that. That's cool. Busting out Zwen is good. Now, is Zwen a Celestial? Because then do I want to take talents that give me Celestial buffs or whatever? I think so, right?
A memory we all wish to forget.
Rising Sun Kick, critical strikes, reduce the cooldown of a Fist of Fury. See, this combo right here is cool too. I'll have to think about that. I like the cooldown reduction and the flowy kind of stuff. Always a big fan of that. And if Zwen is a Celestial and summoning him with that little Fist of Fury activation gives us more dam or more haste, that's gonna be real nice. With the way all the procs flow together. I'll take a look at my talents and figure out what I want to do. I'm sure there's just a build. It's like, here, bro, play this monk build. But I like to kind of take a look at stuff. Especially when you're so new to the class that what you're doing doesn't really, like, your build doesn't really matter yet. Just do whatever. I like that. Like being a noob sometimes. Nice. It's kind of fun. Blizzard Gear Shop is expensive. You wanted the Frostborn? I think that's kind of a pricey piece there, yeah. It is collector's edition, yeah. They sent it over to me. They're very, very sweet. Very kind. Yeah, it's kind of fun being a noob. Got lots to learn. Can experiment with stuff. It's like the new game experience, but in the same game I've been playing forever. Just doing new stuff. Pow. That was a lot of crits too. For a 15% crit chance, not so bad. Gotta remember to use Strike of the Windlord too. Oh, that also costs chi, huh? Really? Guess so. Alright. Like you play Gnome and War Within? I mean, like... I'm not gonna race change him immediately, but I sure hope not. I wanna race change him as soon as I can to Drakthir. That'd be cool. That would be sweet.
I wonder what Azeroth is
I'd rather not be a gnome, yeah. I played it for a second, and that's enough. My suspicions were correct. I can't stand it. That animation's, that's cool. It's got like a little roundhouse kick. Maybe it was always like that. I just haven't played it in a while to notice. Also, that kick was different though. Yeah. Now there was a kick that went from right to left, not left to right. Interesting. Where's that guy going? Yeah, they gnomed me, bro. They gnomed me. Got gnomed. I gotta break the curse. Yeah. Oh boy. But Drakthir would be sick. I can finally be the dragon king, the dragon daddy at last. That'd be cool. But I mean, plus, like, if you could have a double jump, I mean, like, why would you ever, like, how could you live without a double jump? You know? How even? Look at those. Those multiple kickies. Come on out, Zwen. Tear this guy up. I guess he's just dead anyway. Does React have nice racial? I think it actually does. I mean, like, first of all, it can double jump and float, like, which is OP. Second of all, I think it, like, has, like, a knock back and knock up. Does it have both of those? Like, somebody's saying that... Is it both? I mean, that's... Is it at least one more interrupt? Potentially two more interrupts? I mean, that's... It's kind of insane. You know? And I don't think I'm gonna really love the aesthetic of Drakthir because you don't actually have, like, armor on your character, but if they ever let Drakthir, like, actually wear armor, that's gonna look insane. You know? So if you hit the same button twice in a row, does it drop all your stacks? I'm gonna find out. How fast level this event? Very fast. This character is like level 57. So some of those will turn into Evoker only. I mean, that's fine. I think just having the double jump alone is kind of insane. Personally. Double jump with float is kind of insane. And there's also just like the element of like, it's kind of new, it's kind of a meme. I'm down. Whoa, partner, that hurt. Whoa. I'm down. Ring of Peace and Song of Shiji. Nah, I think we want that talent, right? Reduce the cooldown of, okay, so reduce the cooldown of paralysis leg sweep by 5 seconds. I mean, this one's kind of insane too, but or whichever. No, this one.
Hard.
Oh, just bring it
They
on.
hurt my hands.
Just bring it on over. No problem there. There you
They
go.
hurt.
Hey, it's not a big deal. When you're so jacked, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna do this one. It's not a big deal, guys. Just rip that thing open. Not a big deal. Didn't stand a chance. Is there a better feeling, guys, than providing for your family by the strength of your hands? You know what I'm saying?
I remember this one.
That's some good stuff. All right. Hiya! Should we invoke his win on this fool? I think he's already toast. He's a dunzo. All right. You get that hit combo rolling pretty naturally. 17% chance to pop off. That's pretty cool. I like Monk. They got a lot of neat stuff. Yeah, they just brought over to me to make myself. I feel good about myself. It worked. What the heck? Oh, it's just already over. Is it? Yeah, what the heck? GG. If you guys have any interest leveling alts, just get in here and do the Radiant Echoes. It legit takes like 2 seconds. I mean, if you're on your own, it'll take a little longer. But if you can find a group to roll with, it's really fast. Look at my Zwin. So it can proc frequently, but if it's like if it doesn't proc, then you have like a super stacked up chance eventually, I guess, right? All right, I'm gonna try this Invoker's Delight thing, because you could do like the stomp thing, but I don't know if I mean, is the stomp that good? At the end of Fists of Fury, it just hits anyway. I mean, that is kind of cool. I'm gonna take these points first, though. I'm gonna do all that kind of like reset stuff. Nice stream today? Yeah, I think so. It's like battle prediction? Yeah. Yeah. Pass that mop remix. Oh, no, I don't think so. No.
I wonder what Azeroth is trying to tell us with these.
Yeah, we'll be using Zygarde level in the new expansion. We'll just run around and do this right now, though. Stress level in your last character? Okay, don't stress. You're fine. But I don't think it's faster than Remix, no. I doubt that.
What a peculiar memory for Azeroth.
But it is pretty smooth. Huh? How many charges does Roll have? 3 charges. Cool. Cool. Get off of him. Get out of here. Wildlife. Flying Serpent Kick's only a 30-second cooldown? Nice. I guess that's like on par with Leap, huh? Not too bad. Just look at this little owl guy. It's cute. That's cute. Let's grab some of this.
These echoes must be contained.
Just one of them big boys again. Oh, they're going that other way. Uh-oh. Have I gone the wrong way?
By the memories of North Ren,
I don't think so.
and now they've come to life.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. We gotta hustle. We snagged another one. So we're level 67, so 3 more points. And they'll kind of be spread out between the 2 specs. I like what's going on over here, pretty much. I want to put 1 point here, and then maybe we'll take the one where it procs off of Fist of Fury. That's kind of cool. Just because I think that'll just be neat. Fist of Fury is a button I really like, and having it like proc something is kind of cool. But then, of course, Zwen's Bond could be really good, too. If I just take these ones, and I don't even worry about the... Yeah, I think I'm not even going to worry about that. I think I'll just take... If I get 2 more points, I'll take these 2 talents, and that looks like it's going to be pretty heavily stacked onto like Fist of Fury and Zwen, but that's fine. What does Igor do for you? It gives you like a very efficient, smooth path to leveling, but it also gives you guides on like how to level professions, how to level like your reputations. It even gives you like gold making support, like guides for gold making, using like various means of farming or crafting or whatever. So it's pretty much just like a huge compendium of guides for World of Warcraft to help you do all kinds of stuff in the game. And then it's run in-game through like a nice little easy to navigate add-on. So it's really cool. And if you want to try it out, you can use my link, !Zygor. You can use code Bajheera as well to save you some money on that. It's perfect timing, man. Right before War Within. Highly recommended. Very, very glad to have them as a sponsor. So we do get to offer you guys a discount on that, which is very cool. Very, very nice. I guess I'll just press this. It's lighting up, so. May as well. I like the idea of Zwen proccing off of Fist of Fury and giving me haste from the proc, or, you know, obviously haste when we use him. And then he's going to do 30% more damage. That sounds pretty good. Investing in some synergies. I like that. My strike of the Windlord. I'm not really putting a lot of strikes of the Windlord into this guy. Watching my health so I don't get absolutely one-shotted here. Instant Vivify proc. There we go. Nice. Lich King down. Okay, so what do we want to do with these last little points? Movement speed is, I mean, you know what? Like, movement speed is pretty good. The paralysis getting reset when you kick somebody is kind of insane. That's like busted insane. And roll? Yeah, I gotta do that. Okay. I gotta do that. Am I not gonna get 2 more talents in Windwalker, though? That's kind of scary. If it switches back to Monk again, I might not have all the talents that I was thinking of. That's okay, though. Should be fine. Were you asked by James Gunn to audition for Superman? I was. He personally called me and asked me to audition, and I said, you know, I really appreciate the offer. I think it would conflict with my stream schedule. And as you guys know, my stream, you guys are my utmost priority as far as content creation is concerned. You know, and making movies, in my opinion, is a form of content creation, so. Had to decline, so. If you guys could go ahead and fill the gap in the, you know, multi-million-dollar contract that I turned down so I could stream more for you, that would be cool, thank you. I'd appreciate that, just to, you know, make ends meet. If you don't mind. Thanks. Last talent on the left is great. Oh, really? No one can run for you. Wait, which one is that? This one? Lighter than air? Do I need to do that one? Yeah, he begged, but I was like, no. Gotta keep my priorities in order. But I have to put 2 points in this too. I have to reconfigure the tree a little bit then, dude. I could try it out, see if you like it. Thanks, Ron. Big flex that prime. Pumping us up, dude. That could be kind of fun. I'd have to drop some stuff over here, though, for sure. Yeah. Might have to drop some stuff, brother. Could be worth, though, right? Maybe. Pop Karma, stand-in mechanics, top damage. Interesting. Oh, 422 eye level, what the? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. I think uptime probably is better than just percent damage, because hitting harder is nice, but if you can't hit anybody, then that's not nice.
Are these Azeroth's memories?
I could see the argument there. I'll consider it. That is good to know, though. If monks do indeed play and enjoy that talent, very good to know. Pow. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff with my talent tree because I wanted to like have like cooldown reduction on this thing too. You know? 50-second leg sweep seems pretty good. But an extra dash, like a little jump. I'll have to see how it feels. I'll talent for it and see what's up.
Of North Ren, and now they've come to life.
Okay. Like I'd be giving up Clash.
Haunted by the memories of North Ren, and now they've come to life.
Out of combat movement speed, is that important? I mean, it's probably kind of nice, but maybe not that big of a deal. I'm just looking for places where I can like shave points. I think it has to be from like down here. I could like drop Clash. Could be a possibility. Was that a real thing about someone offering you as a job as an actor? No. No. He was kidding, and so I was too. No. Although we have done like stuff in the biz where we have like an IMDb page and stuff with stuff on it. Yeah, it looks like we're only gonna get one talent point left. I'll just do this one. I like that idea. That feels like a redundant talent, though, but I don't know, maybe. I kind of like what we're doing. But using my images to reduce the cooldown on Zwen and stuff, and making Zwen do more damage does seem cool. So I could probably play around with the talents a little bit and find some room to change things up. Uh-oh. We do not have the homies here, boys. We're toast.
What a peculiar memory for Azeroth to show us.
JK, we're live.
Stay your arms. I yield.
Interesting. I'll take a look at him. Nah, he was just joking. I'm not in the biz that hard. But all the things that we've done have pretty much been World of Warcraft related, so thank you again, World of Warcraft, for making all kinds of cool opportunities available to us. Okay, we're not stopping off here. Gotta keep going. It's funny because we sent him a bunch of honor from Bajheera, so he's ready to at least put some honor gear on. Give him some leveling loot. Unless we wanted to buy all the 480 stuff, which I think we have a lot of that currency too. I don't know how much we could get, but yeah. Good. You love that, don't you, Genji? Clash of 2, that jump is more fun. Yeah, no, it's worth it. I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, I think.
Trifling gnome, you face dragons that will be your lord of the Burning Legion.
I feel like I could drop that. Generating 1 chi off of the blackout kick thing, maybe, I don't know. Probably is pretty good, but not sure that's what I want to do. I just want Zwen to do more damage, just more burst, you know? But rotational smoothness is pretty valuable. But we're not really proccing that, like, constantly, either. This little thing. Blackout kick increase the damage of your next Tiger Palm by 8%. It's like up to 30 times. What the heck? I'm in combat? Leave me alone. Let's see, how can I flee? Gotta get out of here. Okay, we're almost leveled. Almost done. Windwalker looking better for PvP now? I mean, I think Windwalker was okay for PvP before. I'm just leveling a bunch of alts. I don't really have much intention behind what I'm doing. Did it just switch over? Is that what happened? Or are we fighting Lich King now? Anybody's leaving. Yeah, I don't have like a lot of big intention with what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of playing the game, playing different characters, having fun, goofing around. All right, on to the next. Where's that port? Just kind of goofing around. I think more than we broken. It is TWW, right? So it's like the Windwalker expansion, TWW. It also has war in it, so it's like Warrior will be OP, Warlock will be OP, right?
As you wish.
Should be good. Well, this zone's a little bit smaller, faster rotations. Oh yeah. Should we just log on to Bajheera to get him going too while we're at it, man? I mean, sheesh. Yeah. Oh, we've turned back into Bajheera. Our true form has been revealed. I mean, how frequently are we actually even getting that blackout kick proc thing? There's that. Oh, so it always has a chance to generate a chi? It just doesn't always generate a chi? Understand that correctly? So that talent point just ensures that it does? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Looking good, bro. Looking good. Oh, dang. A weapon upgrade. Insane. Insane.
What a peculiar memory for Azeroth to show us.
Yeah, see, now we're kind of in that, like, ZDPS mode. Wait till you see this guy's transmog, bro. And it's true power. Yeah, see, he did like an uppercut there. Pow. Yeah. Come here. Let me use my procs. Almost level 70 this guy. Yeah, you love that Fan and Eyes, don't you, Genji? That's good, man. That's good. I have to get some more Queequeg leveling in for you, but the BG Blitz is over. It's over for a little while, man. The heck? Level 70, another one in the books, baby. Let's try this out. Let's see if we like this talent. So we roll and we go. Whee! Oh. That's like a little charge. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. We did it. Very cool. Now I can bust out Bajheera. A little. Oh no, we probably should look at Chris Metson's video real quick. Its damage is increased and it kicks other guys. Yeah, I don't know. Do you need that for chi generation? Tiger Palm damage is increased. That's kind of cool. It reduces like chi costs. Interesting. And Blackout Kick gets you closer to the abilities that you actually want to press. I don't know about that talent, man. I think 30% damage on Zwen is kind of insane. But maybe I'm just going to be like cheese starved all the time if I don't use this, huh? I like a lot of this other stuff, though. What is this one? What is Thunder Fist? This just gives you a bunch of like whirling damage. This AoE. So we have to take one of these, huh? Oh, it grants you 4 stacks of Thunder Fist and an additional stack for each additional enemy struck. Thunder Fist discharges upon melee strikes, dealing a little bit of damage. I don't know about this Rushing Jade Wind business. Is this good? Yeah. I'll do that. I think I want this and I want all this too. I would like Jade Fire Fist as well, but I think that might be that might be where they draw the line. Like you can't have that. Yeah. That's where they draw the line. I don't think you want to take damage out of Rising Sun Kick ever. You could like not take this, and I could take this, but I don't think so. That's interesting. That's interesting. Monk's Rights out. Yeah, it's fun. It definitely has been one of my favorite alts in the past. All right. Leave this party. You guys can hang out with Bajheera 1 second, and then we'll hop on in and watch this video with Chris. Be fun. Move along there, brother. Get my screeny shot going here. Looking good, Bajheera. Looking good, buddy. Looking real good. There we go. All right. We're back. Little old Bajheera. Don't watch this video with Mr. Chris. Mr. Metson. All right. Let's hear what Mr. Metson's up to. I think he could, Pork. I think he could. I think you're right about that. All right. Good job, Bajheera. Way to get it done, brother. Lots of cool talents, man. I like a lot of this. I like our little build that we got going. I don't know if it's any good, but it looks cool to me. How long is this little buff for after you roll? That's cool. All right. Good stuff. All right, now, Mr. Metson. What you say, man? What you say? All right. So, they've been going through a lot of these WoW cast things, huh? Where do I want to sit? Probably not. Try to sit over here like usual. Okay. That'll do, that'll do. Okay. Should we have a little look, guys? What do you think? Have a little reactification time. I like these WoWcast episodes. All right. Let's pause these here tunes. Let's take a look at this. So they wrangled Mr. Metson. Have a little sit down. Talk about the World Soul Saga on the WoWcast. This should be very cool. I said this at BlizzCon, man. Chris Metson might have been taking a little bit of time off, but he was cooking. He was working. He was thinking. Percolating. Let's see what he has to say.
I didn't think Zerglings, morphing into orcs would work, but
No, I didn't either.
it's been a privilege working on Zergorks.
Hi, I'm Scott Johnson, the host of the World of Warcraft podcast,
How's the volume?
The Instance, and today I'm sitting here with Chris Metson. Chris,
Scott, it's good to see you, man.
good to see you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's a crazy time. We're about to launch the War Within and really kick off this massive World Soul Saga, which is a trip because I haven't shipped a video game in 8 or 9 years, so it's kind of wild going through this process again and just kind of feeling that anticipation. Excited to see what people think, and when the product finally gets into people's hands, it's
It'll be good, bro. It'll be good.
Of the whole development process.
It'll be
Let
good.
me ask you this question because
That's cute.
It reminded me
Kinda
of
nervous.
how long this has been going. I remember firing up the World of Warcraft OG vanilla World of Warcraft and seeing a trailer that said celebrating 10 years of Warcraft. And I remember then thinking, you got to be kidding me. That's insane. That's how long I've been playing these games.
That is
And
actually
now
crazy.
We're 20 years on top of that, 30 years total. That has
Wow.
to be a little overwhelming, especially given that you were here for most of that.
I'm
Had a bit of a
34
break,
years
Now
old.
you're back.
That's crazy.
Does that weigh on you? Do you feel the heat from the time? Like, how do you feel about how that entire process has gone?
I don't feel kind of heat or like the weight of time, relative to expectation. It's really weird, being a little older, a little wiser. Feels like 100
Looking
years
good.
ago. Feels like 5 minutes ago.
It's
all
looking
at the
good.
same time. So when I look at this World Soul Saga, the stuff we're building right now, thankfully there's an immediacy of it all to me. It's just we live and die by how good the things we're sculpting in real time is. Trying to hold it all in your head, the weight of the past, it's kind of beyond me. I can't really wrap my head around like all the history all at once. I mean, there's kids graduating college right now named Jaina and Anduin. It's like, what? I often find it's not all that helpful to overdwell on, in the course of development. You want to keep it focused on what you're doing at the time.
Definitely.
So that's how I try and balance it out. One day I'm sure I'll look back and go, wow. Working on this game again has really given me more of an immediate sense of gratification that just kind of keeps you focused in the moment. And that's generally, you know, where my head is at on a day-to-day basis.
So I mean, I can sort of relate to that, right? I've been doing content creation for how many years now? Like 14 years ago is kind of like when I started my YouTube channel, and I feel like I've done some pretty cool stuff. I'm very proud of what I've done, but you do have to kind of stay in the moment. And there's a positive way of thinking about it, where it's like every day is a new opportunity to succeed. Every day is a new opportunity to do something different, and you got to be focused on kind of like on where you're at. But it also be kind of daunting to like try to, you know, be your new best all the time. That's really hard to do. I say it all the time. It's hard to be consistently brilliant, and it's hard to always be moving forward, especially in content creation. And I imagine especially in like the video game industry, that's so harsh. But I definitely can relate to that, man. I haven't been doing what I'm doing for as long as he's been doing what he's been doing, but I can definitely feel that, man. You got to stay focused. You got to be in the moment. But it is cool to look back and be proud, but I don't know. You always got to keep producing in the meantime. You're only as good as your most recent stream, and maybe only as good as your most recent game, and that's tough, bro. But I'm excited for this one. I think it's cute that he's a little bit nervous, though.
You mentioned people naming their kids after characters that you created, that you named, and that you developed and saw.
This is cool to have
evolve
the
and everything. Something that's
B-roll
interesting about
during the interview.
War
That's
Within
cool.
so far to me is we're seeing the gang kind of back together in a much more complete way. So you're seeing Anduin talking to Thrall with Jaina nearby, and Khadgar, my favorite worst wizard of all time, but I love him. He's there. They're all there.
Yeah.
And what that tells me is that we're in for some coming together of a lot of strings, a lot of stuff that has been out there for 20 years that will finally converge in some meaningful ways. Do you want to speak to that a little bit?
I'll break it down. When I came back, you know, I'm like, all right, let's go, World of Warcraft. Like, what do we got? What are we making? And they were in, you know, they had already been doing War Within, or what would become, you know, War Within for about 10 months.
Wow.
While I liked what they were building and thought it was a cool next chapter in WoW.
I hadn't thought about
In
that.
my head, I'm like,
That should catch your attention, though. Think about how far in advance they plan these new expansions. So Chris Metson comes back into the fold, and they've already been working on the War Within for a dang near a year, right? Because I was thinking like, oh, Chris Metson came up with like the War Within and Beyond, like, and then, you know, he kind of like laid it out there. But no, they've been working on this for a bit. They planned these expansions way far ahead of time. That's something that stood out to me when I learned that a while back, and I want to emphasize that to you guys too. That's crazy.
for the 20th anniversary of WoW, like, I want to have a feeling, like whatever the product becomes, I want to have a feeling of pulling all the toys out of the toy box, right? They like older characters, you know, the kind of macro themes that, you know, the series has been about all these years, Titans, Old Gods, Light and Dark. I wanted to feel like the anniversary was capturing, you know, like this kind of mix of all of the core flavors, and ultimately proofing out that there has been this storyline all the way through, that everything kind of converges into this crescendo. And in a very real way, how the War Within was shaping up, they're like, yeah, dude, like there's no way on earth, right? That, you know, that's going to divert the course of mighty rivers. There's no way to get that done on top of what we're already in production on. So that begat this idea of a larger saga. I'm like, okay, well, what if we can get there in X number of steps? You know, what if we can build to something just ridiculous, you know, but it might take a couple expansions to do.
So he comes in and he's got all these ideas, and they're like, dude, no way. And he's like, well, maybe. Let's see if we can do this. That's funny.
And somehow folks, you know, bought in on it. Like, whoa, that's, you know, that's wild. Let's go. And so
Cool.
Taryn Gregory and I, Taryn's our, you know, principal story developer. So we work together every day, and you know, we
guys
talk
are legendary.
a lot about like we want to involve all these epic characters, but like when they're in the scene, they eat all the oxygen, and they could just go off and solve for X. So it's this balance between including all these mega characters and then finding clever ways to get them out of the way, you know, so that the player has maximum agency and the newer characters we're introducing have space to breathe. And
Oh, we always do all the work anyway. It's
Sounds
fine.
like it is almost an advantage to come to something that had already been started. If you'd come to the end of Dragonflight and started from there, that's a little big. It's a bigger buy. It's like, well, wait a minute, where are we going now? We've been flying. Okay, what does that mean? What do we do? And instead, you were presented with some
Some people look at this kind of thing right here, like this is so Blizny, and I love it. Some people don't like that, And that's interesting. That's people use like this like idea that Blizzard is like Disney as like a negative thing. First of all, I feel like it's kind of like been like that for a while. But I look at this kind of cinematic
and started from there. That's a little big.
I think it looks cool.
It's like, well, wait a minute,
and
where
it
are
just
we going
visually
now?
looks
We fly
amazing.
in,
But
okay,
I
what
like
does
the
that mean?
vibe
What
of
do we do?
that.
And instead, you
That
were
bothers some
presented
people,
with some
which is interesting to me.
beginnings, and then
Like,
you
what do you
got
guys
to
think?
decide where those beginnings took
Like, what do you
you.
think guys think this is?
Vector it a little bit, you know,
It's a fantasy
trick
video game.
After all these years, creative direction, which even today I don't know that I could do a thesis on. Right, creative direction is as unique as the person doing it and the chemistry of the team that you're working with, but kind of finding that balance again of having strong ideas and kind of saying like I want to go this way, right? But the team had already been kind of constructing this thing, so it's a mix of maximizing kind of the things that they are most passionate about, the ideas that they're kind of dug in on, and finding a way to bend everything towards a singular purpose, but boosting their sense of ownership.
So when you got up on stage
Yeah.
at BlizzCon, it was
Yeah, I've always liked
magical
this kind of like
for
the fantasy
players.
graphics, yeah.
I can say that for myself and a lot of people that I know, and a lot of fans of the game.
That was
saw
crazy.
This as a return to something, and I think we're coming off an excellent expansion in Dragonplay.
A really good,
But you got up and
like-
did something that surprised everybody, which was we're not doing the normal.
Like,
Here comes the next
start to the
expansion, here are
next thing,
features,
I
here's
think.
the storyline in its basic way. We are going to do a trilogy of essentially games.
that was crazy.
You spoke a lot about bringing, tying up some loose ends, but
I remember
also
being at BlizzCon here, and I was
creating
like,
a saga
the heck?
that is 3 parts at least, and setting up really the next 20 years of the game, perhaps. That's very different than what any of you have done up to this point. Did that present unique challenges to the way you wanted to create story, the way you wanted your characters to progress, these sorts of things?
So, some of you guys said you liked the story, you didn't like the story. Yeah, like, I think that having a cool story behind what I'm doing in WoW is cool. I'm not really bothered the story isn't that great. Like the story is a enjoyment multiplier, but it's not like an enjoyment like decreaser for me. If the story's weird, it's like whatever. But if the story's cool, it's like, oh nice. I'm still just probably gonna be like grinding PvP and trying to get my character stronger and just enjoying goofing around in the sort of like MMO playground that WoW is. But yeah, I don't think it usually really takes away from my enjoyment, but we are hearing a lot about the story right now because of all this that they're talking about. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird how that works. Like I enjoy a good story, but I'm not really bothered if the story's kind of weird. Like in Shadowlands, there were definitely some weird things about it. But as long as the gameplay's fun, I'm happy.
Yeah, it created all sorts of complexities. Under the hood a little bit, it's interesting in how when I came back on the team, the development process and even the conceptualizing process, like where does the expansion take place? What are the main themes? What's the focus? Really had become much more democratized,
Crazy.
right? And people were, had kind of found their voice in the balance of all the special teams that comprise the World of Warcraft team.
It's good to hear.
They'd really built the vision of Dragonflight together. So as I came back in, woohoo, and there were folks going like, oh wow, how is this going to change our dynamic? In terms of
That's true.
Being a creative director, like will we still have a voice? Will we still have stakes in how this all shapes out? So, like I was saying earlier, kind of learning.
Lily
that
loves doing
again,
React
learning
videos.
that balance again, and coming in as creative
you?
director and be like, no, I'm not here to be hyper prescriptive with everything as I might have been as a younger dude. But like,
Fair enough.
really
It's okay.
listening for the team's instincts. Like, what are they responding to? What do they want
That's
to build?
that's
What do
some
the artists
seasoned
want to
leadership
make?
right
What do they
there. That's
imagine
awesome.
in terms of that pure vision. So on top of that,
Very cool.
the complexity of, I don't think this gives up the ghost on anything. Like we're building 3 of these at a time. This is, I'll say it. It's insane.
territory,
It's
isn't it?
insane, right?
Yeah,
on
it
top
is.
of the team,
It is
over a year
insane.
ago, having committed to like an 8
That's wild.
cadence. So these folks we are moving so fast, and so the difference here is, guys like Taryn and I have to map out where we're going like way ahead of the caravan, which is its own really interesting kind of work, right? Checking in.
You don't have to do a
everybody's
campaign if
still
you don't want to, I
everybody
guess.
hip, I want to make sure that we're building things that, not only, again, my instinct feels
A lot of people like story stuff, though.
but that the team is proud to build and that they feel they have a voice in and, can express themselves through where the story's going, what the ideas are. We're already mapping out, whatever, 13.1 and 13.2 and how they actually play out and connect, and it's wild. But in a way,
yeah, that
you
is
step
insane.
back and see a far more cohesive vision and a far more refined idea over time. So, and without spilling any beans, it's like, we're already talking about, the next few, post,
So then he has to figure out how, like,
17.
what raids and
it's just-
dungeons
it's
and
just keeping
everything, like the actual content in the game, how it all comes together,
we're
too.
Loud and clear, the fans want more content.
pretty wild.
More regularly. So.
Yep. Talk about that a little
in way,
bit.
Just staying ahead of that curve and making
'Cause
sure
that dev takes a
everything,
long time. It takes a long
again,
time to
has
develop all that.
purpose and telling this much longer story. It's been a blast. The creative, the pure creative on Warcraft, for the past year and a half has been, how would I put it, over such a long span of time. I want to say it's one of the most nuclear creative phases I've seen for Warcraft.
That's
But
so
the
cool.
pace is wild.
That's so
right?
cool.
Like the pace is wild, and it's like I ain't 30 anymore, so we joke around all the time, like, we need to start instituting, company naps in the middle of the afternoon for the old folks. But
I could take naps
it
right
is-
now,
It
bro.
has been
Took one today.
pretty amazing.
That's a great way of thinking about it. Speaking of personal connections to characters and story, somebody close to you, who I think is a very wise human, once said, online somewhere, that Chris is Anduin in some ways, kind of worn out, beaten up by a straight period of like nonstop work, right? But also on the other end of it, he's a little bit back to being Thrall.
He's
again.
definitely Thrall.
And those two characters represent these two parts of who this person is. How much of these characters moving forward,
Like
or
a little
even
more
in the
Thrall
past,
these days,
have
I think.
represented you where you were in your life? Like some people say, well, the early versions of these characters are they were so metal. Like even Tauren chieftains, they look like, these metal dudes and everything. And now they're aging, right? They're maturing. They're moving on in the world, like you are, like everyone who's worked on this.
He's being
stuff.
very
Like,
gentle
that's
about
time.
this
Do you think
idea
that's
that's coming
a fair
around,
thing
right?
to say that we'll see these characters change and evolve in the same way that maybe you have, and that they're kind
That's
of
a good
your
way of saying it.
avatars?
Yeah, no, I know where you're going.
Definitely.
So there's kind of an A and a B there. Like the B, which is easier, is certainly we want to push these characters
teeny
forward. We want
BBs.
to show some aging. We are currently doing that. But yeah, we talk about that a lot. There are many new characters over the arc of the saga that we don't want to be just one-off. We want them to be, pals and, working together to, solve these big problems. But certainly the characters that have been around a while, we're trying to kind of find a way to like capture that age up, not necessarily age out, but like, okay, so in that cinematic at BlizzCon, they went in and put like gray streaks in Thrall's hair. I'm like, oh,
It looked great.
it got me. It's like,
It's cool.
oh. And just Anduin, staring you down. It's like our little boys all grows up. It's
You feel for him. You're supposed to feel for him.
which was the point. But
Yeah.
just the idea that these characters are moving through their own continuum and progressing and moving through stuff. Like, what a trip! Looking back from where we started. To the point where these are fairly fully realized characters within this setting, and it's just incredibly satisfying that way to see that progression. And certainly us as storytellers, as people, as we, it's not necessarily, it is certainly getting older, but it's also just experience over time.
Not just
big
age.
life moments, becoming
Yeah.
parents.
It's definitely that.
Finding love, finding your career, all these big kind
Yep.
of life, hurdles. It's like, I tell folks all the time, like, don't be afraid to pour yourself
And we all grow
into this stuff.
as
even
people
when
experiencing
you-
the story, not even the guys just
will
making the
the
story,
hog
right?
dig it? Will I be judged? Like, yes, probably. But the answer is you're an artist. Go get it, right? Find your truth.
Yep.
Because often when we're pulling from a place of like deeply personal experience, someone's going to feel that on the other end, on
For
the
sure.
other end of the line. As you're playing the game, it's like some of those themes that really matter. Whether you're a writer, quest designer, narrative folks, cinematics,
how it
like
works.
the game design, like everyone kind of pours themselves into their craft, and the more genuine that is, and I think sometimes the more risk you take, I think you get more genuinely affecting content. I think
Yep.
people feel that They feel you in it one way or another. There are many themes
That's important stuff,
embedded
man.
in the World Soul Saga, evidenced by different characters, that are very pointedly things that I think today, or I'm struggling with today, for sure. But again, I think about it in terms of like, as the team's creative leader, that's not the job as much. Often, I think the job is like
Maybe
trying
used
to
to,
learn
huh?
to call them out,
Yeah.
you know, and challenge them.
His
to
leadership is different
kind of
now.
breathe their own experience into it,
You have to.
as opposed to pouring my own in. So it's a balance.
I assume that's what, over time, you have a character. We'll stick with Thrall for a minute. He's, you know, probably the most well-known of the Chris Metson.
It's actually
certainly
voiced by him.
Until they
Find somebody better,
Until they find
yeah.
somebody better.
Good luck.
Out of it? I don't know. We're getting there.
I don't think so.
But no, that you've breathed enough life into that character and given them enough direction over so much time that I have to think, in a lot of cases, they start to run on their own gas. And while I'm not asking you to tell me if there's any tragedy coming at all, we're not even suggesting it here.
I have a kill list.
Yeah.
I've got like my top 12 characters. Like they're all going.
Why is Khadgar at the top of the list? I kid. I love Khadgar.
There's no kill list.
All right, good.
How have we still not
But
seen
you know what I mean? You might find
Or
yourself
Varian,
going,
bro.
well, it might be time
gosh.
for Character X to take a character dive.
We you know, so there's no. I'm kidding.
One second.
There's no kill.
One second. It sounds like whose heart isn't in it. Oh, okay. You said it sounds like his heart is in it. I'm like, okay, in what world are you hearing this man speak and you feel like his heart isn't in it? Okay, yeah. All right. I was like, I got to pause the video for a second. I think his heart absolutely is in it too. And it has to be. And I think that like what he's saying about when he was younger, he would take over a little bit more, he would pour more of himself into these characters, and over time he's inviting other people to put themselves into the story and the game. And I think that's awesome. That's awesome leadership. And I can relate. I mean, over time, like, you know, as I'm growing and having more experiences, the way that I create my content has changed a little bit. And there's things that I would like to be able to do more of. That's just like a time limitation, but there's also just, you know, just different person. I'm just doing stuff differently, and it's not like I'm doing it for any other reason than this is just how I am now. This is how I want to create things now, you know? And that's interesting, you know? It's interesting. I can relate.
Kill list necessarily, but we do talk about this stuff all the time. And the only, you know, when you start talking about knocking off main characters, it's not a small thing.
No.
And usually that is in service to, in the general story you're developing. If you really need to punctuate, you know, dramatic stakes, the easiest thing to do is ask Lucas, blow up a planet, or, you know, knock off a main character.
Tyrion Fordling, for example.
Tyrion.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I remember that.
I'm still gripping on that one.
Yeah, that was rough.
Um,
No pressure, though. I'm just saying it was a rough moment.
no pressure. You know, so we do talk.
Varian
about it
still
from time to
hurts me.
time, but we try and frame it with
That was
you know,
pretty
the
big, too.
greatest gravity
That moment right
possible.
there.
I'm trying to be clear that, you know, this franchise has another 20 years in it. You know, it's this big ongoing idea, and losing critical characters is costly. So it's, you know, we talk about it from time to time. I won't tell you we won't lose anybody over the arc of the saga. Those types of moments are
Could
all
happen.
about establishing stakes and
happen.
emotional, you know, engagement from the player ultimately. So, you know,
Does it help populate the World Soul Saga as a creative place to know that over the last few years, while you were gone for much of it, the team has made a real effort or a priority out of having allied races discovered in the world that players can not only unlock but then be and might prefer over the originals or whatever. Like this additional diversity for choice seems
Like
like
them
a
big
really
boy Coltierans leveled
potent
Bajheera today.
way to fill your world with more interesting characterization rather than just, well, it's orcs and humans and a few others.
yeah, I love it. You know, just old school D&D and you know, all these options on, you know, player expression, what kind of, you know, what culture you want to be from. I love that kind of stuff. So opening that up, especially like, you know, Battle for Azeroth and, you know, the inclusion of all these new silhouettes and flavors or whatever, I thought was awesome, actually. And even the ones I didn't think I would play, I wound up, you know, I rolled a Volpera hunter, and then I consistently dress him like Robin Hood from the old
That's
Disney
funny.
movie. So it's like
That's
I
funny.
actually really dig a lot of the flavors that have been added over time. Like it's in my opinion the water's warm, everybody in the pool. You know, I think WoW can stretch and grow to, you know, encapsulate all of these flavors. I think giving players more options, more visual options is awesome.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I think, you know, erring on the side of, you know, player choice, player agency is the right move. Like, why you're playing this game in the first place, right? When you imprint, especially when it's
So I
your
can play
character,
Human
when you
Warrior.
imprint on a look or a vibe or, you know, like a vision that you connect.
No, I want to go Drakthir Warrior, bro.
Get it?
So let's bring it full
Dragon
circle
Daddy.
to what is imminent, which is the war within. Players have a lot of expectations. Some of it is based on just excitement because there is a 3-part saga coming. They're not used to that. There's a whole new structure to this.
I can't think
So
that far
what would
ahead,
you
bro.
Say to players who are
That's
pins
like-
and needles.
I gotta
about
take
this
one
next
step at a
expansion,
time.
The start of the big grand story.
As we were talking about earlier, we've never been in a situation where we've shaped the whole giddy up, you know, all at once.
Yeah.
So there's the adventure component of the war within.
like
and then there's
overwhelming.
the max level campaign, and there's the, you know, the subsequent patches, and it's all been designed to kind of play out over time. You know, narrative threads and sinews, kind of, you know, linking everything together. It's, personally a little biased, but I think it's
Looks
off the
great.
hook, right? At the end of the day, I would want people to remember it is still only, however, part 1 of a much, you know,
Holy
a
crap.
much larger narrative. And I would want people to look at it that way. You know, it's meant to rise and, you know, crescendo with its own max level campaign.
Will I be expected to walk in Quest 1 and yank the sword from the planet?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I would say to that, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, the sword, the resolution of the sword that we started with at BlizzCon, actually, that's a 13 thing.
Wow.
We're gonna build to that, and it's a doozy.
One does not simply yank a sword from Azeroth.
I would even say you are not prepared for that moment, and leave it at that. But it is a 13
Okay.
issue.
Okay.
Ultimately, you know, things like Zalatan.
I see
we've
what
been
you're saying
doing
there,
a lot of work
Chris.
to kind of build her up.
Oh my gosh.
As a very different kind of villain. She is not like a Deathwing type.
Bro, bring back
villain
Varian, not
where, you know, just
Illidan.
he's flying and burning everything and like, oh crap, you know, we're gonna, you know.
You can see Illidan
clearly
again, though.
he's-
That's fine.
Where the storyline ends, she's built in such a way that like we're gonna be confronted by her and face her multiple times over the arc.
That was a
of
funny
the
meme that
saga.
Lance just made.
So it's not going to
The
be
crazy
this,
girlfriend
you know,
Xal'atath.
one-and-done type like, oh, you know,
Like
she's
that.
the, you know, she's the raid boss. You know, she's meant to, you know, kind of weave in and out of events over time. So that's something I would say. But definitely the sword thing sticks in my head. You know, like certain of these themes are built to play out over time. So I hope people
Yeah,
are
that's funny.
into that. I hope they're into, you know, a longer form engagement. Because in a way, you know, so many of our expectations
In it for the
kind of,
long
you know,
haul, right?
crystallize around like, well, wait a minute, I didn't get the full meal I was expecting in 11.0. It's not built to be that. It's built to be part 1. So buckle up. You know, the ride will be, I hope, insane and insanely fulfilling.
I'm here
Going
for it.
back to that
Very exciting.
promise of the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. Like, I want this saga to feel like it is just the perfect crescendo of 20 years of storytelling, you know, as we said at BlizzCon.
Yeah, there is a sense that we are fulfilling something. The 20 years came and will end this November. I guess November's launch, right? Yeah, 20-year anniversary will be this November. And there is a feeling, I can tell you from the players,
Path of Exile 2 early access is in November. This is coming sooner than that. but
really coming to something
That's also
special.
why PoE 2.
And I know that puts pressure on the team when players collectively have an idea that they think should happen, and then the team's like, well, we're kind of going a different way. But I don't know that I've felt this much positive feedback in a long time about just where things are headed. And nobody says that about a 20-year-old property usually. Usually we're like,
There's not a
we're
lot of
kinda
precedent we have, right? Like that's the same contiguous project. There's plenty of game,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
game series run for 20 years, no question. But like, it is honestly a blessing and a, you know, often sometimes a hindrance. Just trying to, you know, sift through the sheer volume of all of these details. Poor Sean Copeland, right? You know, just trying to keep it all, you know,
Yeah.
make it all make sense. But it is also its principal strength, you know, particularly because it's an MMO and a video game, because you've lived these moments. You didn't just passively watch. You didn't just, you know, read a book or watch a movie. You've lived these moments and they matter and there are stakes, you know, so as complex as it is to try
Pretty
and
awesome.
push the world forward without breaking everything that came before, which is its own kind of challenge. It's a very noble challenge, right? It's a privilege to tread water in this complexity of this setting after all of these years. It's amazing that.
And this is just the story part, right? Not like all the actually building the game part.
There's a future I see
Crazy.
where you're, you know, reclining in some sort of chair,
with the blanket over my
blanket
knees,
over your
sitting by a
knees,
fire,
keeping you warm, and you're looking back and you're thinking,
telling kids to stay off my
wow.
lawn. I
Yeah,
know, I
exactly.
know.
And they're all in their haptic suits playing whatever version of WoW they have, and looking back at Grandpa's accomplishments, and I think it looks like something to be pretty proud of already. Well, I, for one, could not be more excited about this next.
I don't know if you can ever just only sit back and be proud. I don't know. I got to work on that. I can be very grateful, but I'm always like hungry for more. But I'm also 34, so maybe that's appropriate. But anyway.
Expansion and the entirety of the World Soul Saga, and I think you and your team should be proud, and I wish you guys
Still
nothing
young.
but luck in the next few weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks
Way
so
to work,
much, Scott.
team.
It was good fun.
Way to work. That is cool. Dude, that's some pretty ambitious storytelling that we're hearing about, man. Pretty crazy stuff. I mean, if Chris Metson is saying it's crazy, I mean, they're working 3 expansions in the future, maybe even 4. Sheesh. And they had already been working on the World Soul Saga, or the War Within, when he came back. 10 months they've been working on it already. It's madness mode, but you can tell how much passion he has for the work, and I think the interview went really, really well. It's cool to hear him give some insight, and it's also neat to hear his leadership approach kind of change over time, and that he's happy with the way that WoW is going, but excited, you know, or I should say that he was excited about and happy about the way that WoW had gone in his stead, right? And he's just fired up about the future of it. Again, I've been saying this. There's this vibe that the best of WoW is like yet to come, like the second renaissance, right? There's so much left in the World of Warcraft universe for us to explore, and there's so much room for the game to grow and evolve over time, and I think that we're going to be playing and enjoying WoW for a good long while to come, which is great with me. This is absolutely A-okay with me. We've been doing it for a long time, and looking forward to more. So good job, guys. That was a really, really fun watch. Really excited for the future of WoW, particularly in the War Within. Very, very cool. All right. That, you know, we're probably going to cut the stream just a teeny bit short. Usually we go for about 15 more minutes, but Archer is home from school early today. So, and that's like a reasonably good place to end the stream for today. We'll be back tonight, though, for the evening sesh. Do you think the saga's going to be the end of WoW? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. But it'll be a, I guess the end of the World Soul Saga will be a very cool, like, end to that particular story, I guess, that we're starting with Dragonflight and continuing on. And it's going to wrap up elements of the expansion, or the story that we saw from even before Dragonflight, so that's cool. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you follow the stream. If you love the stream, consider subbing to the stream. Either way, we will be back in action tonight for more of our games and gains, all right? But Jack and Crazed Shark, and I think you guys subbed during the little react. Thank you guys so much. Big flex for you. Thanks for pumping us up. And we'll see you guys later tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.